most common questions we get at Naboso. It's important for you to be able to understand how to answer these questions just in case they come up by your customers. The first question is, how long do they last? All of the Naboso insoles have been third-party tested to last 500,000 steps. This is on average about 1 year. Most other over-the-counter insoles last an average of 3 to 6 months. So I would say that most of our customers are repurchasing or replacing the Naboso insoles in that 6 months to 1 year period. Our next question is, how do they get cleaned? All of the Naboso insoles are super easy to clean. They are a closed cell material, which means that you can put them in the sink or in the washing machine. They can easily be washed down, but we do say to air dry them. You can use an alcohol-based cleaner and do not worry that it will not ruin the product. We recommend cleaning the insoles at least every 1 to 2 weeks, especially if you're wearing the insoles barefoot. Our next question is, do I have to wear them barefoot? Absolutely not. Our insoles are designed to be worn barefoot, so no socks, or with thin socks. The thicker the sock, you are going to take away some of that sensory stimulation. This could be a way to actually decrease the sensory stimulation if you have a user who has very sensitive feet. They just simply thicken the sock, and when they get used to the Naboso insole, they can start to thin the sock and maybe eventually go barefoot. Our next question is, how do I get used to them? Do I break them in like other orthotics, meaning 30 minutes the first day, then 60 minutes, and slowly ramping up? Absolutely not. We recommend if you wear the Naboso insoles, wear them for 30 minutes and then take them out, see how you feel. If you feel fine and you feel great, you can continue all day. We say the more, the better. This is especially important for those that are using our insoles to help improve their balance. Remember, the performance insole, which goes just when you're doing dynamic movements such as running, jumping, and you're at the gym, those would be used specific for that application. And then as soon as that user leaves the gym or is done with the run, they can put in the activation insole or the neuro insole and wear those for the rest of the day. Our next question is, what sizes do they come in? All of our insoles are gender neutral. So if you look at the back of the box, you will see 2 sizing charts. One has a W in it and one has a M. Simply look at the appropriate chart, see your shoe size, match it to the small, medium, large, or extra large, no gender required, and then you would take that size. All of the insoles are designed to fit a variety or a range of sizes. This means that they can be cut down. When you get your Naboso insoles, simply trace an existing insole on the Naboso insole and cut away that excess material. If you have a shoe or a foot that is wider than average, just go 1 size up and simply cut away that extra material. Our next question is, how do I get used to the texture? Or what happens if I get used to the texture? We have some people that are hesitant around the texture. At first, it feels like a very loud texture that they are feeling through their feet, almost abrasive. But the longer that you wear them, you actually acclimate to the texture. Some people will actually say they don't feel the texture anymore. What happens if you wear them every day and you consciously do not feel them anymore, we recommend having a variety of insoles so you can switch the texture. This means that if I wear the performance insole, even when I'm not training, which you absolutely can do, and I wear that for a week, and I start to get used to it, and towards the end of the week, I don't really notice it anymore. The following week, I would put in the activation insole, and I'm re-stimulated, and I can feel that texture, and I can feel that texture and stimulation again. I hope that these questions help you to better understand our product and also understand how to answer the most common questions that your customers may ask.